Two Spider! 4-2 Spider! Easy. Set.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Winston. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And there's the handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the Spartans are in the red zone now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Third down is short on the 9th play of this opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Will he score here? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got a...
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point was up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Bringing pressure. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Some hard running there through a tackle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
An important third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he slings this pass over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT makes it a one-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Makes the defender miss. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And tackled there by the defense. And the Spartans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Makes a nice move there. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to extend the play. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going to try to use his legs here. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Sparty. Strong game by this quarterback. He took about reaching back and showing the arm strength. He didn't get there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running through the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's good. And that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The Wolverines line up on first and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense will set up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now, trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the Spartans move into the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the right here. He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Spartans looking to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's got quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Spartans are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defense is coming after him. He's got room looking for the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll hand it off. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough.
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. The Spartans enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 15. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.